Welcome everyone to our channel. Today, we are diving deep into what heat can do to your body and how it can lead to cascading impacts on health. A heat wave is an extended period of unusually high temperatures and often high humidity. They are expected to become more frequent and more severe in future due to climate change. Heat waves aren't just about feeling uncomfortable. They can have serious effects on our health, impacting our bodies in ways we might not realize. Studies have shown that the maximum temperature the human body can handle is 42.3 degrees Celsius. Beyond that, if a person is exposed to heat for a while, it can cause irreparable damage to the brain. What are heat-related illness? They are heat stroke, heat exhaustion, rhabdomyolysis, heat rash, heat cramps. First, we going to see heat stroke. Heat stroke is a serious medical emergency that can happen when our bodies are exposed to high temperatures for too long. It also occurs when the body's temperature regulation system becomes overwhelmed. Normally, our bodies release heat through sweating and by expanding blood vessels near the skin's surface. But in extreme heat, these mechanisms can fail, and the body can no longer cool itself down effectively. During heat stroke, the body's temperature can skyrocket, reaching 106 degrees Fahrenheit or higher in just minutes. Symptoms of heat stroke include confusion, dizziness, nausea, and even seizures. Without prompt medical attention, it can lead to organ failure and death. Heat stroke can cause permanent disability or death if the person does not receive emergency treatment. The primary pathogenic mechanism of heat stroke begins with a transition from a compensable thermoregulatory phase to a non-compensable phase. During this phase, the body's attempts to cool down become overwhelmed. Heat gain surpasses heat loss, and the heart struggles to meet the high thermoregulatory demands. As a result, the body's core temperature keeps going up, increasing the risk of fainting. Heat exhaustion. While heat exhaustion is not usually serious, heat exhaustion is the body's response to an excessive loss of water and salt, usually through excessive sweating. Heat exhaustion happens when your body is becoming too hot and struggling to regulate or cope. Heat exhaustion can turn into heat stroke, which is an emergency. It means your body can no longer manage the heat and your core temperature is rising too high. In heat exhaustion, excessive sweating is a prominent symptom. Whereas in heat stroke, sweating is typically absent. Rhabdomyolysis. Rhabdomyolysis is a medical condition associated with heat stress and prolonged physical exertion. In Greek, rhabdos means rod plus mus means muscle plus lucis means loosening. Rhabdomyolysis refers to the rapid breakdown of skeletal, striated muscle, releasing myoglobin into the blood, which can lead to kidney failure. Rhabdomyolysis is a condition that causes your muscles to break down, which leads to muscle death. Causes of rhabdomyolysis. Severe dehydration and overheating. Heat causes faster muscle breakdown. Your kidneys can't dispose of your body's waste without plenty of fluids. Heat rash. It presents as red, itchy bumps on the skin and is caused by blocked sweat ducts. Heat rash is not a severe condition but can be uncomfortable. Heat cramps. Heat cramps are muscle spasms or cramps caused by dehydration and electrolyte imbalance. They often occur in muscles used during physical activity. While usually not serious, they can be painful. Both heat rash and heat cramps are relatively mild forms of heat-related illnesses. precautions to prevent heat-related illnesses include: stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water, even if you don't feel thirsty. Avoid caffeine because caffeine is a diuretic. When you drink caffeinated beverages, your body produces more urine, leading to fluid loss and alcohol, which dehydrate you. Eat lighter meals more often. Wear lightweight, light-colored clothing. Thank you, friends. I hope that this session was useful. Created by MedC Frontiers.